What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone's having an awesome day, awesome week, and doing well. Today's video is going to cover what I eat in a day. There was a large demand for this when I did a poll on my Instagram. It seems that 80% of you guys want to see this, so I figured I'm going to give you guys what you want. So I figured we would just touch on kind of my overall diet and eating overview to begin with, and then we'll get into each meal, breakdown, meal by meal, snack by snack, the calories, the macros, etc. So as some of you know, I have an upcoming vacation. We're going away in November, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a mini cut. That being said, over the summer, I didn't really cut, I didn't really build, I just kind of maintained. My calories were sitting at about 2,300 to 2,200 at my maintenance level. So now I have brought that down to about 1,800 calories a day. I track this in MyFitnessPal. I find it to be the most effective app to use for this. The macro split that I'm currently using is 50% fat, 30% protein, 20% carb. I am doing a very high protein and fat diet, low carb. I find this to be the most effective when cutting. I still have a lot of energy. I'm able to get through my lifts, but I also feel like I burn fat more effectively this way. A lot of my meals are a protein and a veggie, and I try to have more fat-based snacks and more fat in my breakfast. You guys will see that through my demonstration over my meals over the course of today. So stay tuned, and I'm gonna go through meal by meal with you guys, show you the macros, show you the calories, and you guys can see what I eat in a day. I just want you guys to keep an open mind that everyone is different. Like, I'm not telling you to go eat this amount of calories, this amount of fat, this amount of protein, this amount of carbs to hit your goal. Everyone's bodies are different. We all operate at a different maintenance level. We all have different calories in, calories out throughout the day. We all have different foods that we're intolerant to or that our body has an inflammatory response to. So I can't say that following this is gonna get you to your goal. Now, if customized nutrition coaching or training is something that you guys are looking for, I am certified in nutrition, so I would be more than willing to help you guys out. If you want to send me an email or a DM on Instagram, I can send you all of the programs that I have available for customized planning for you guys, and I'd love to take on some new clients. So if you guys are looking for that, hit me up. So we're here in my kitchen. It is about 10:45 a.m. and I'm going to start by making my first meal of the day, which is breakfast. I always choose to eat breakfast. I do truly believe it is one of the most important meals of the day. I choose to eat a high fat and protein breakfast. Why do I do this, and why do I not have something like oatmeal or toast, etc.? I choose to do this because it's really important to not spike your insulin levels first thing in the morning. When we're breaking a fast, when we first wake up, it's important what we're putting into our bodies, because if we spike our insulin first thing in the morning, we're going to have more sugar cravings throughout the day, and we're also going to have that mid-morning sugar crash around 10:30, 11, where you kind of want to take a little nap at your desk. So by having a high fat and protein breakfast, this is going to kind of help avoid all of that. It's also important to keep your insulin levels regulated because we really don't want to build up that insulin resistance. A lot of people who are insulin resistant have a harder time losing weight or achieving their training goals because their body doesn't really listen to those signals from our insulin hormone, sending those signals to pull glucose from our bloodstream. So if your body doesn't know what to do with all the sugar and the carbs that you're putting into it, it's not going to use them to the most effective use. And use them as energy when we're training or during our daily activities, and then it's going to end up just being stored. So we really want to manage our blood sugar levels throughout the day and have that staying at a somewhat consistent level for the best training results and overall health benefit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get started. I'm going to make some eggs with spinach. I'm also going to have half an avocado, and we'll get showing you guys how I make that and the macros for that. Here we got my ingredients. First up, we got eggs. These are large organic eggs. I got these from Farm Boy. And we have some organic baby spinach. It's from Costco. This is half an organic avocado. And then we also have some unsalted organic butter here. It's grass-fed. So these are going to be the ingredients that we're getting started with. So now the first thing that I'm going to do is I take about a tablespoon of my grass-fed butter. And put that in the pan and let that heat up. And now, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna get my eggs ready. So because I'm gonna go work out after this, I usually have about 3 eggs if I'm not having anything with it. But because I'm having an avocado, half an avocado with it, I'm only gonna have 2 eggs today. So I just crack my 2 eggs in the pan. Kind of a bad habit because I guess you could scratch the pan, but I like to scramble them in the pan, not before I put them in. I feel like it just gives them more of like a little bit of a texture, and it helps you keep them broken up as they cook and not cooking into like one egg pancake. I don't know, it's weird. I like to do it this way. So I just kind of let that sit for a second, and then once it starts to cook a little bit, I throw my spinach in. I use about a big handful of spinach. You don't want it to be too spinachy, so. All right, all done, now we're gonna eat. This is the finished product. We got our eggs with spinach here and some mashed up avocado. It looks a little bit brown from the oxygen because it's been in the fridge for a day or two. And I'm gonna finish up my collagen. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna head to the gym. You guys can just look at the macros here that I'm gonna put on the left side right now. And that's a typical breakfast for me most days. All right, so stay tuned. I'm gonna be back for a post-workout snack, and then we're gonna continue with the rest of the day. Hey guys, so I just got back from the gym. I did a little leg day. Nothing crazy, I was sick this week, so I had to take 2 days off, unfortunately. So I kind of just wanted to get back into the swing of things. So I'm just gonna prepare a little snack now to tide me over until I have lunch in about an hour. So yeah, let's look at my snack. Here we got some dried steak strips, which is very similar to beef jerky. I was using other ones before and they had a lot of fillers in them, so I like these ones a little bit better. And this is my Greek yogurt that I'm gonna have. It is organic. I've been trying to stay away from a lot of dairy products, but I've been finding that these are actually okay. They're actually fills, but I've been stealing a couple lately. But yeah, so I'm gonna have these and I'm gonna put the macros on the screen for you guys beside each snack now. And this is gonna tide me over until I have lunch. Okay guys, we're back. So now I'm gonna eat my lunch. What I'm going to have for lunch is this lovely meal right here. So we have 3 chicken thighs and about 100 grams of sweet peppers. Now this meal was pre-cooked. I do my meal prep a couple times a week and try to cook in batches so that we have a couple meals to last us for all of that day and at least one more day. That being said, if you guys do want to see how I do my meal prep, grocery haul, anything like that, just comment below and I'll get on that for you guys. But again, this is a higher fat and protein based meal with veggies. I find chicken thighs a little bit more enjoyable to eat than chicken breasts, but to each their own. So we're just gonna warm this up and then I'm gonna eat it and share the macros with you guys. We got our chicken and peppers, and then here I'm just drinking a bottle of water and I'm gonna be using this wing sauce. It's a blue cheese and hot sauce flavor. I'm not usually somebody for very spicy food, but I've had this one before and I really liked it. So here I'm just gonna put the macros on the screen for you guys. Take a look. All right, so that's lunch, and stay tuned for the rest of the day. What I'm going to do now is have my afternoon snack. What I'm gonna be having right now is some roasted cashews. These are they're the Kirkland brand, they're from Costco. 1 serving size is a 1/4 cup, so I'm gonna actually be having 1.5 serving sizes. So I have my little measuring spoon here. So we got 1. Runaway cashew. And about another half. So that's gonna be part of my snack. So I'm gonna put up the macros now for that part of the snack. Okay, and I'm also going to be eating one of these. It is a grain-free granola bar, cinnamon almond flavor by Autumn's Gold. These are also from Costco. If you can't tell, Costco is like our favorite place to shop. But it is grain-free, gluten-free, non-GMO. And it just had, the only ingredients are almonds, pecans, maple syrup, honey, coconut, pumpkin seeds, coconut oil, cinnamon, sea salt, and vanilla extract. And as you can see, the macros are just up here in the corner. So because I had higher protein-based snacks earlier, and then I have a little bit higher fat-based snacks now, so I'm gonna go enjoy these, and then I'll be back to see you guys for dinner. Now, tonight I'm gonna be making shrimp and spinach. So this is the shrimp that I use. Tail off cooked shrimp, again from Costco, and there is 20 grams of protein per 20 shrimp, so I usually do about a serving and a half. And then I'm also going to be cooking that with organic baby spinach, and I just mix it together in the pot, so let's get started. I have the burner on medium heat here, just warming up, and I'm going to start by putting the shrimp into the pot and letting them cook for a little bit before I add in the spinach. I find that the spinach cooks really fast, so it's good to put the shrimp in first. So I actually count out the shrimp to make sure that it's the right portion size. Alright, so there we got 30 shrimp in there. And we're just gonna let those simmer for a little bit until they start to cook, and then add in spinach. I don't measure this out, I usually just take a large handful, like this much, and toss it in there. Close her up, put the lid on, and let it simmer. This is the finished product. As you can see, we got shrimp, we got spinach. It almost looks like a little shrimp soup. Now, this doesn't look like much, and it's definitely not a heavy meal, but it is fairly high in protein, so I do feel pretty full after eating this, at least for a little while until I have my evening snack. I'm gonna put the macros on the screen so you guys can see them. But yeah, so this is typically like all my other meals, high in protein, got some leafy greens in there. So I'm gonna eat this, and then we got one snack left for the day. So it's about 8:30 now. I've just been here Netflixing and chilling in my comfy clothes. I'm about to eat my last snack for the day. It's gonna be some trail mix and a nut bar, and then I'm gonna head to bed in a couple hours. Here is the trail mix. This is the bag that it comes in. It comes from Costco, and it has dried berries, almonds, cashews, and yogurt chips in it. And I eat a 1/4 cup of that, as well as this Taste of Nature organic nut bar. This one is almond flavor, but they come in cranberry and Brazil nut as well. Now this is what I'm going to be eating for the remainder of the night, and then I'm going to hang out for a couple hours and then head to bed. There you have it, full day of eating, from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You guys saw it all. The goal was to hit 1,800 calories today. We hit 1,803. We hit those ratio goals of 50% fat, 30% protein, 20% carbs. So today was pretty on the mark, guys. I do have days where I'm slightly over, slightly under that, and I try not to beat myself up about it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, it's there as a guide. You're not there to restrict yourself so much that you hate the process. So just remember that. Yeah, but thank you for watching my video, guys. I hope you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next ones. I can do an updated version of this when I am bulking again and show you guys how I eat while I'm bulking. But yeah, until next time, take care.